What it do, Geek Squad? It's your boy, Geek Samurai, coming to you back with another video, man. In this video, I want to talk about the upcoming new show called Euphoria with your girl, Zendaya. Yo, this TV show, man, on HBO, this show caught me off guard, son. This show is freaking fantastic with a capital F. So it's pretty much talking about a look at a life of like a group of high school students who are grappling with the challenges of life, drugs, sex, violence. You know what I mean? And when I was watching this, I was like, hold up. Zendaya is talking about, her character, her name is Ruth Bennett. So her character in this TV show is about, when she came into this world, being in her mother's womb. Her mother was Leslie Bennett, who I believe is played by Nika King. I'm just looking at a couple of the actors and actresses of this. So she was talking about in the beginning of the show being born to this world, but being crushed in her mother's stomach, before she ever came out. And when she did come out of her mother's womb, she brought the pain back to her mom's. You know what I mean? All the time that she was in her mother's stomach, she felt like she was being crushed. Like the air was, she wasn't getting enough air. She felt restricted. She felt like she couldn't breathe. So she just talking about coming out into this world, and she was born 3 days after 9/11, and you see freaking George W. Bush's ass on the screen, and she start crying and everything. And she's daughter to like a biracial family and everything. She has a white dad, a black mom. I just named who the mom is, Lisa Bennett in the show. So now she's in high school now, and going through high school, it could be rough. Peer pressure is a big thing back in high school. I know when I was in that joint, peer pressure was all over the place. You have sex, you have drugs, you have violence. So with Ruth's character, she's freaking weak to drugs. You know what I'm saying? And she has a little sister as well. The little sister, I believe, is played by Storm Reed, Gia Bennett. Yo, this freaking show caught me off guard about what high schoolers are, teens in high school, what they have to go through in 2019. This, I feel like Euphoria is giving you that in-depth, that inside look in HBO, son. And they go in. You got some teens like Ruth who's just caught up in drugs. She's addicted, man. Going to rehab, overdosing, passing out. Her sister found her passed out on the floor, vomit everywhere. She just likes that feeling of not having any control of her body, of her mind, not thinking about anything. She don't care what people think about her. She don't give a fat. All she wants to do is feel good and try every hot drug that's out there. Man, she probably on that PCP, that K2. Damn. So when she went to rehab and everything, she comes out. She finally, gets the gold coin for doing good and being clean or whatever for, I guess, an X amount of days or for X amount of months. They didn't really go in depth with that. She just got a gold coin because when you go to rehab, you got to go to those meetings, AA meetings or whatever, those drug meetings or whatever. So she got a gold coin and she got released. So she comes back home, but she's not really cured, man. She only fakes it. She actually goes to, I guess, her preschool best friend's house because her mom wants to test her because, Ruth is always going out every night. Where you going? Where you at? I hope you're not back on drugs. Leslie Bennett, she's like, yo, what the hell? So we see that she goes to her best friend. Well, they're not really best friends anymore. She said that they're growing apart. So she goes to her friend's house, gets her urine, puts it in like a little pee bottle. The mom, she finally goes back home, and the mom is like in the bathroom waiting for her to pee. And before she even goes into the bathroom, she tapes the pee bottle or whatever bottle had the urine in it. It looked like an eye drop bottle. Puts it on her leg to like heat it up or something. Bruh. Tapes that joint to her leg, dude. And then goes in the bathroom with her mom. Tells her mom to turn around, and then she pees. Test is negative. So she don't even have to worry about nothing, bruh. Don't have to worry about like these drug tests are so like they show you in the TV show that you can actually bypass these drug tests. Get a friend whose urine is clean. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy because when she put the test strip in there or whatever, it even Zendaya's character was like, yo, they test the heat temperature of your urine. So she had to get a fresh batch. She had to get a fresh batch of urine that was not tampered with, that was clean, and she did. It's crazy. I'm surprised that test didn't detect that was Zendaya's urine and it was her friend's urine. I'm surprised about that. That test should have said, "Oh, this is not her urine," but whatever. She gets off. She goes back out. She said, "Oh, I'm gonna go over to my friend's house now. I'm out." She doesn't want to stay home. She don't even care like about her life or about her family, even her little sister. Yes, she loves her. We see them early in the episode when they're on the bus going to school, taking selfies and everything. But all in all, she don't really give a shit about her life. She just wants to feel good. So there's I guess one of the jocks of the high school, he's having a party or whatever. Everybody's trying to go to this house party, get drunk, probably have sex, you know what I'm saying, hook up with people, drink, do drugs, whatever. So we see Zendaya, she finally gets to that party. She having a good time. We see her like, I love the cinematography of this TV show that HBO did, because when she took that drug or whatever at the party, we see her standing on the ceiling. We see the camera pan in a complete 360 motion of Zendaya on the ceiling and everybody else is on the floor. It was just beautiful to watch and see that joint. Like I'm looking into the life of these high schoolers. So we see that we have other teens. You know, these other three girls. One of them, they showing their breasts to their girlfriend and everything. How's my areolas? Is it edgy enough? What does it look like? It look like she broke up with the jock who was having the party and she wants to get back at him. So she gonna have sex with random dude just to make him mad. So we see that going on. You know, these girls, they don't give a shit. All they care about is getting dick and enjoying the experience of not being a virgin and losing their virginity, I guess, before college. It's crazy, man. The nudity, they don't hold back with these teens, bro. I mean, in real life, they're probably over 18, but they're playing these little girls. Like Zendaya, she's like 21, but she had that baby face. So I'm pretty sure all of these actors and actresses who are in this show, they're well over the 18, 20, 20, 21, but they have such baby faces, so they could show nudity in this show and go ham. Then we see this new girl named Jules. I don't know. Look like her name is Jules Vaughn, played by Hunter Schafer. She moves to the community or whatever. So instead of going, she got a text from one of them three girls. She's like, "Yo, you want to go to this party, whatever?" McKay's having this party. He is about to be lit. He's Chris McKay. That's his name. He's about to have his party. Let's go. She's like, "Oh, I don't think I'm gonna go tonight." So she's online looking at, I guess it's Tinder or Grindr or whatever. So she sees this one guy named Dominant Daddy or something like that. So she goes over and she gets banged out by this grown ass dude, and she's like 22 in the show. She gets banged out, so I mean, she don't even give a shit. Her dad's like, "Where you going?" Nah, she don't care. She about to go get some dick. Dude put on the condom. He's a married man, got the ring, got the phone, everything. They're in a motel. He bangs her out. This motherfucker, like, yo, excuse my language, man. I'm trying not to curse. You know, YouTube might, I don't know what they're going to do. I really don't give a shit. Anyway, this dude bangs her out. This dude could even last long enough with this young girl, son. He put on a freaking glove, put on the condom. After that, this dude came in like 2 seconds, bro. And goes and take a shower. And then it's just crazy, man. This show is freaking, they do not hold back, son, and I love it. Then she finally leaves, gets on her bike, and she finally goes to the party. The party's still going on. The party's still lit. She's over there trying to make a drink or whatever. She finally arrives. She gets into the kitchen, tries to make a drink or whatever. And then the dude that, like I said, his name was McKay. This is his party, Chris McKay. He sees that his ex-girlfriend's in the pool, kissing, making out, having sex in the pool. She's like, "Yo, you hoe, you skank." He leaves. He goes into the kitchen, goes back inside, goes into the kitchen, makes a quick drink. He's taking shots, whatever. Destroying the kitchen, throwing bottles off the countertop. Telling all the people, "Get out the kitchen. Get out of the effing kitchen." And then he see Jules right there. She's like, "Yo, who are you? Who is this girl?" Blasting her, putting her on full blast, son. Putting her on full blast. It's crazy. After that, yo, he tries to like tell me, yo, you want to be bad? You want to be known? You want to be famous? Who is you? Who are you? He starts to get a little violent with her. And she just pulls out a little shank, a little knife, son. She's like, "Yo, do you want to know who I am? My name is Jules, bitch." Cuts her freaking wrist, puts her blood on his chest or on his arm, and she just freaking walks out the kitchen and leaves. Yo, that was pretty badass, but yo, she crazy as shit, man. Let me tell you. So Zendaya hooks up with her. She sees how bad she is. She hooks up with her and says, "Yo, can I go home with you?" Cause she already told her mom that she's gonna go over to her girlfriend's house, but she lied. She went to the party, so she finally hooks up with Jules. She hops on the back of her bike, and they go back to her house. And I guess she helps her, clean up the wound or whatever. They strip. She's in her freaking pajamas, her panties. She in her nighties, and look like they go to sleep. Both of them in the bed. They're sharing the same bed. Then we get to this one dude. I guess he's talking to his friends, and I'm trying to look up his name real quick because I'm doing all of this on the fly, and I love it because I'm always looking for new shows, and HBO, they always never let me down. Now the Game of Thrones is done. They putting out Euphoria. HBO is just trying to get, you know what I'm saying? They're trying to keep their streaming service popping. So they're putting out with these new shows because Game of Thrones is done, bro. And the backlash on that show, HBO cannot ill afford to not put out new content. They were supposed to put out freaking Westworld. What happened to that? They promoted it this year, but Westworld's not even coming out until 2021. Season 3, I believe. It's crazy. Why would you promote it this year with Game of Thrones and other HBO shows like Euphoria? Anyway, I digress. Let's get back into this joint. So we see this dude. It's like, I think he's a African-American teenager. And he's talking to his buddies or whatever. And they teaching him like, yo, you should hook up with this girl. She's a real hoe, man. And they showing her new pictures and everything. She's like a young teen. Her mom look like she's a druggie or something. But she got some big-ass titties, man. It's crazy. So look like this black dude goes to the same party. Goes to Chris McKay's party. And he hooks up with her. He sweet talks her. They having a couple of drinks at the bottom of the stairs, and people walking, other teenagers are walking past him. He's shooting his shot. And let me tell you, he's living his best life because he actually gets her. They go into one of the rooms and they hooking up. They kissing, they making out, whatever. And then all of a sudden he just starts to get aggressive with her because, this is 2019. Come on, we're gonna tell it like it is. Mostly everybody, mostly males, but the teenage males and the teenage girls who are interested, everybody watches porn. It's crazy. So he's used to watching porn where the guys are always choking up the girl like that, and going rough with them while they beating it up. So he starts to do that to her. And she's like, yo, get off me. What are you doing? Pull back. And he's like, yo, I'm sorry. I'm really interested. I thought you liked that. My bad. She said, oh, it's all good, but don't do it unless I tell you to. So he was distant from her for a little bit, sitting at the edge of the bed. And all of a sudden, when she said that, he looks back at her, and then they just start kissing. He finally got some nookie. He beat it up. They go to sleep. It cuts to another scene. Now, I like this show because not only is it, me personally, it's deep diving into the minds of teenagers of 2019. That's the whole point of the show. Just go, what are they dealing with on a day-to-day basis in high school in 2019? That's what I get from the show. And I feel like it's pretty good, man. I'm really enjoying it. And it's taking my mind out of Game of Thrones. I don't even think about Game of Thrones right now because I was like, yo, what show am I going to watch? What am I going to do with my life? So to find this show, I'm like, yo, and I was waiting for this show for a minute. I didn't know it was going to be this graphic. It's HBO, come on. You already know they're going to put it out there. And the nudity is going to be lit. But I didn't know it was going to be this good. I love Zendaya's character, man, as Ruth Bennett. Her range as an actress really shows, bro. It really freaking shows. And I'm proud. Because we only see a little bit of it when she was in the Disney Channel. And then now she's doing the Spider-Man movies. We saw a little bit of her range as an actress. But I really like her depth, man. She's really taking this role as a drug addict seriously. And I am impressed. So, guys, I just want to give y'all a little full review on what I thought of the pilot episode. I thought it was really good. I'm looking forward. It looked like it's only 8-episode season, which is good because it's over an hour long, and I'm liking that. 8 episodes, 10 episodes for a TV show is perfect when you give me over an hour of content. I don't need 10, 13 episodes. I mean, not 10. I don't need 13 episodes because, yo, honestly, that drags out the show. Keep it short and sweet. And then look, just wait for this next season if they reboot it. Not reboot it, if they renew it. If they greenlight it second season, just wait. But I'm looking forward to the show. I'm looking to see the next episode, man. I'm really feeling this. And I'm hooked. I'm hooked on Euphoria, man. This is really good. I like the fact that it's 8 episodes. I like the cast. Every character I'm invested in right now just by looking and watching the first episode. I'm invested in each teenage character and see where it goes. So I'm looking forward to the next episode, bro. Bring it on, HBO. Let me tell you, because y'all got a lot to make up for. Because Game of Thrones is trash, man. That's a fact. So y'all got a lot to make up for. But if you giving me this, I'm with it, man. So, all right, squad, let me know what y'all think about the pilot episode to Euphoria, man, starring Zendaya. It's pretty much all about her, even though they show other teens. It's pretty much all about her. And I like her range as an actress, man. She's still young. I think she's 21, 22. She got a long way to go. And I'm pretty sure she's going to get more roles because nowadays actors and actresses can go from TV shows now to movies. Back in like the 90s, early 2000s, actors wouldn't be caught dead on TV show. They only doing movies. But now we're in an era now where live streaming is a big thing. Stars, HBO, Amazon Video, Netflix, Disney Plus is about to drop. You know what I'm saying? You got DC Universe. You got all these different live streamings. Hulu. So a lot of actors and actresses they want to expand their range and instead of doing movies every year or whatever, they could do 10 episodes, 8 episodes, and really expand on their acting and take it home. All right, squad. Let me know what y'all think about this TV show. Is it hot? Is it not? I think it's straight fire. Leave the comments in the comment section. Holler at your boy. Let me know what y'all think. Until next time, I want y'all to like, subscribe, share Geek Samurai, and I'll see you in another video. Peace.